a lot of couples struggle with communicating effectively. And so I have identified 4 parts to effective communication. And if you want to strengthen your communication with your partner, the first thing that you have to do is you have to identify at what point the breakdown occurs. Hey there, and welcome to EQ TV. I am Erin F. Darton. I am an emotional intelligence and relationship coach, and I create content to help you become the expert of you so you can live better, love better, and be better. Now, the biggest benefit of emotional intelligence, or one of the biggest benefits, is that you are able to avoid conflict. And if you can't avoid it, you know how to resolve it pretty quickly. And that comes from being able to communicate effectively. So I am going to spend the next few weeks talking about effective communication. I'm giving you guys tips and tools and rules to use to strengthen your communication with your partner. Effective communication is such a huge component of having a healthy relationship, right? When you are able to communicate effectively, you can explain to your partner, how you feel. You can explain what it is you need in a relationship. And most importantly, you're able to resolve the conflict that arises in your relationship very fast, right? But unfortunately, a lot of couples struggle with communicating effectively. And so I have identified 4 parts to effective communication, or 4 components to effective communication. And if you want to strengthen your communication with your partner, the first thing that you have to do is you have to identify at what point the breakdown occurs, right? So I'm going to give you the 4 components, or the 4 parts of effective communication. And then I am going to give you tips on how to know, or how to determine where the breakdown occurs for you and your partner. So the 4 parts of communicating effectively. The first part is you communicating to your partner. The second part is your partner listening and understanding what it is that you said. The third part is your partner communicating to you. And then the 4th part is you listening and understanding your partner. So now let's talk about how to know where the breakdown occurs. The first part is you communicating to your partner. Now, this may be an area of growth if you have trouble with communicating how you feel, or telling your partner how you feel, right? And I found that this can be for a variety of reasons, right? You may not feel safe expressing how you feel to your partner, right? You may not tell your partner how you feel because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Or it could be that you don't tell your partner how you feel because you are afraid of their response, right? So if any of these sound familiar, or if there's another reason as to why you don't, communicate with your partner, there is, a reason that you hold back. This part is going to be, an area that you want to look at and focus on. And so make sure you check out my other videos, my other tips on how you can improve your communication. The second part, your partner listening and understanding. This could be an area of growth if you feel like once you communicate with your partner, let's say you don't have an issue with communicating, right? As soon as something bothers you, you are vocal about how you feel. You don't have, problems with telling your partner, what's going on. Great. But what if once you tell your partner, you feel like they don't understand you? Or you feel like they aren't really listening to you, right? And you can tell that based on maybe like their response or whatever. But if you feel like after you have articulated, what you have to say to your partner, and they misunderstood you, then, there may be, or the breakdown may be occurring in your partner listening and understanding. The third part is your partner communicating to you. So this one is kind of obvious, right? You have a problem here, or this may be, an area of improvement if your partner does not communicate with you at all. Or it could also look like, your partner holds things back, and then once they reach like their peak, then they explode and they unload everything that they've been holding for however long, God knows how long, they've been holding on to those things. And so if it is a situation where, your partner doesn't communicate with you, or they don't communicate effectively, right? They don't communicate in a way that you can understand it, right? Then this is an area of improvement for you guys. And then the last part is you listening and understanding your partner. And this may be an area of improvement for you if, when your partner tries to talk to you, you get offended by what they say. And maybe if you just flat out shut down, right? They come to talk to you and you don't engage in a conversation at all, right? This could be a sign that the breakdown is in you listening and understanding your partner. So, like I said, these are the 4 parts of effective communication. And if you want to improve your communication with your partner, the first thing that you have to do is identify at what part the communication is breaking down, right? Stay tuned. I am going to be sharing lots of tips and tools on how you can improve each part of effective communication. So whether you feel like the communication breaking down on you communicating to your partner, or your partner understanding, wherever the breakdown is, stay tuned. I am going to be releasing other content that tell you, or to help you strengthen and working on each part, or to help you strengthen and work on each part of effective communication. If you found this helpful, please share this with somebody else. Share this with your partner so that you guys can begin to work on your communication together. Make sure that you both are subscribed to my channel so that you do not miss all of the tips and tools I give you that will help you communicate more effectively, resolve conflict in your relationship, and just have a healthier and stronger relationship altogether.